Energy was the worst performing sector this past week, down some 9% almost. And it's been down now 7 straight days, longest losing streak since October 2019. Let's talk more about energy. Raymond James' analyst Pavel Molchanov joins us. Pavel, thanks so much for joining us. What do you think's been driving this pullback over the last week or so?
All Delta. That is absolutely the issue right now. We know that demand in North America, Europe, and China is pretty decent, but off its highs. Certainly travel and transportation, even in the most highly vaccinated economies, are still being impacted by the current state of the pandemic. But the situation in the Asia-Pacific region ex-China, so these are places like Vietnam, Thailand, Indonesia, Japan, is very, very tough right now. And just to really drill this point home, Asia ex-China was 1/6 of the world's oil demand pre-COVID. So when those countries go into lockdown, and almost all of them are, either nationally or regionally, there is no avoiding significant impact on oil demand.
So does it warrant the most resilient energy names, the ones with the best balance sheets, does it warrant them pulling back as much as they have, or is this a buying opportunity for them?
Well, we all hope that COVID will not be with us forever, certainly not on this scale at least. From that perspective, our team expects oil to end the year at meaningfully higher levels than where it is today, and in fact higher even than the 52-week highs that we saw about 30 days ago. Supply side of the equation is bullish. OPEC, for example, is being very disciplined. But from a day-to-day standpoint, Delta headlines are going to be the driving force of oil in the short run. There is no escaping that.
Pavel, there's also the dollar, which has been rising for the last few days and is now at the high point of the year and starting to catch people's attention. Doesn't that represent a pretty big headwind to oil if that continues, especially if the Fed proceeds to taper?
The dollar correlates inversely with the price of oil, but it does not cause oil prices to go either up or down. I mean, ultimately, this is a commodity market that trades on its own supply and its own demand. So supply, we're watching what OPEC is doing. That looks good. We're watching the capital discipline of so many of the U.S. and European companies. That's good. But again, the demand side of the equation, completely separate from the currency, is a mixed bag right now.